way Jesus dies in Luke's gospel, or the circumstances surrounding his death in Luke, are slightly different from what we see in the other gospels. If you read Matthew and Mark, it's very much a desolate scene. It appears that nobody is there with him. His last words are, my God, why have you forsaken me?" But in Luke, we hear about people following him, followers, and people lamenting, following him to the cross. And when he's on the cross, he's not alone. There are people around him. We know this from the other Gospels, but 2 other people crucified with him. In Luke's Gospel, one of them turns to him and asks to be remembered when Jesus comes into his kingdom, into his rule. And Jesus promises that one day that person will be with him in paradise. Jesus dies with a different expression on his lips than what we saw in Matthew and Mark. He dies with the words, "Father, into your hands I commend my spirit," from Psalm 31. He quotes from Psalm 31. Much more an expression of trust or of confidence in Jesus' death. The Roman centurion, the soldier who witnesses the death, says this man was innocent, this man was righteous, right? That this was not a guy who deserved to die. So very different. I think Luke wants to see the crucifixion as not a moment of utter desolation for Jesus, but as a moment where, on the one hand, he is still offering salvation, still making salvation happen through his encounter with the other crucified man, but also a scene in which we're supposed to see justice having gone awry, that there's something wrong about this death, yet Jesus still approaches it with confidence and trust in his Father. So what really happened? What was it really like? Well, the Gospels give us a mix. We get really 3 different death scenes, one in Matthew and Mark, one in Luke, and one in John. I don't think our job is to pick which one we like the best, but our job is to see how each Gospel author is trying to cast the crucifixion in a particular light, trying to show us what it means, why it's meaningful. And for Luke, at least, those are the themes, this idea of salvation, this idea of a kind of patient, trustful death under very unjust circumstances are the things that Luke wants to highlight.